Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Sunday, January 8th. Had to make sure I'm the days right. Hope you guys had a great first week of the new year. We are in Psalm 50 today. It has got 23 verses. So let's see what God has for us today. It says, "The mighty one God the Lord speaks and summons the earth from the rising of the sun to where it sets. From Zion, perfect in beauty, God shines forth. Our God comes and will not be silent. A fire devours before him, and around him a tempest rages. He summons the heavens above and the earth that he may judge his people. Gather to me this consecrated people who made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And the heavens proclaim his righteousness, for he is a God of justice." Thank goodness God is a God of justice, right? "Listen, my people, and I will speak. I will testify against you, Israel. I am God, your God. I bring no charges against you concerning your sacrifices or concerning your burnt offerings, which are ever before me. I have no need of a bull from your stall or of goats from your pens. For every animal of the forest is mine, and the cattle on 1,000 hills. I know every bird in the mountains, and the insects in the fields are mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell you, for the world is mine, and all that is in it. Do I drink the flesh of bulls or drink the blood of goats? Sacrifice thank offerings to God, fulfill your vows to the Most High, and call on me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver you, and you will honor me." But to the wicked person, God says, "What right have you to recite my laws or take my covenant of your lips? You hate my instruction and cast my words behind you. When you see a thief, you join with him. You throw in your lot with adulterers. You use your mouth for evil and harness your tongue to deceit. You sit and testify against your brother and slander your own mother's son. When you did these things and I kept silent, you thought I was exactly like you. But now I arraign you and set my accusations before you. Consider this, you who forget God, or I will tear you to pieces with no one to rescue you. Those who sacrifice thank offerings honor me, and to the blameless I will show my salvation." So, there's a lot of different stuff going on in here, right? Basically, God has control over the entire earth, right? God knows every single animal, every single bird, every single insect. And that's amazing because there's ones that we haven't even discovered yet. I say we, like I'm going to go discover it. I'm not going to go discover an insect. But there are insects, there are animals, there are birds that the best scientists in the world haven't even discovered yet. And God knows what they are, where they are, when they were made, when they first showed up, what they eat, how they die, whatever, right? God knows all that because he is an all-knowing God. That's an incredible, incredible God. You know, I am so thankful that we don't have to offer animal offerings to God anymore like they used to, because one, that's just a sad, like, it's not sad, but that would be hard to do, right? Because that's an animal, especially if it's one that you've taken care of and you've raised and you've loved and all of that. And maybe they didn't, I don't want to say didn't care for animals like we do now. Maybe they weren't as attached because that was just a normal thing. But I am so thankful that we don't have to do that because we have a Savior who came, lived, died on a cross, and rose again so that we don't have to do that. We have a Savior that did the sacrificing for us, right? He laid down his life and sacrificed his life so that we can spend eternity in heaven with him if we accept him. It's a good God. It's a very good, good God. Everyone have a great Sunday. Have a great start to your week. And of course, go be the example.